Hey there guys, welcome to another video. This time I think this is the most risky video of my career so far. As a very small creator, speaking negatively about a genre that is widely loved can be quite devastating for me. People usually base their opinions on what is socially acceptable. We tend to seek validation in others, checking if they think the same as we do. And if they don't, we sometimes change our beliefs just to fit in. Many people seek guidance from well-known figures like politicians, actors or big creators. Take Asmongold for example, he has a massive following and many people value his opinion.
It's going to come as quite a surprise to many of you guys.
Cold.
It wouldn't necessarily be expected.
Cold. Gold.
But the reason why I'm wearing a hat today
Cold. Gold.
is because I didn't shower for about a week.
And then there's me, someone with basically no following, trying to shit on something that is widely praised. But before you pick your torches, please hear me out. Maybe by the end you will agree with me at least a little. Let's start with my history with survivor games. I started with OG Vampire Survivors. I've seen some of Asmongold's gameplays on YouTube and I decided to give it a go. This was back when the game was at its peak, before all the copycats emerged. I gave it a shot and it was honestly one of the most dogshit experiences I ever had in gaming. I saw absolutely no gameplay value in it, just blatant dopamine hits designed to reset my attention span. The screen was a mess. Tons of pop-ups, visual effects and sounds, all just to stimulate my brain to crave more. It felt like a jackpot machine disguised as a video game. If you truly look into it, these games have no value outside of those cheap dopamine hits. Now, I don't hate the people who make these games. We all want a good life and I respect the grind. But truly, these games are like a drug for people with attention span of a goldfish. Sometimes we just need to vent or find something to ease the hardships of daily life. After a long shift at work or school, you don't always want a game that demands even more brain power. But why choose something that damages your health in the long run? I have a question for you guys, and please answer honestly. How many times have you found yourself instinctively picking up your phone to scroll through TikToks or shorts immediately after a cutscene starts? How often can you watch a movie without checking your phone? Or how often do you open a project to work only to find yourself locked in your phone scrolling through short videos? We do these things without even realizing it, and the culprits are obvious. We are damaging our brains with short-form content. Mostly absolute trash that leave us so devoid of focus that we can't even last through a 2-minute cutscene. This content deals so much damage that we start finding a quick dopamine hits with zero real gameplay to be epic experiences. Some of them were even nominated for the Game of the Year awards. Yeah, I've played Megabonk as well, and there's absolutely no one in the world who will convince me that this game is epic gameplay. Sure, you could say every game is just one dopamine hit after another, but there's a difference between getting a hit from an overflow of colors and sounds and getting one from something that will keep you awake at night. It's not about how much we get it, but the quality of it. In fact, I bet you didn't even realize that I've been using slot machine sound effects instead of real in-game sounds this entire time. Did you? There is one game that technically isn't a survivor game, but it has a lot of similarities, and that's Ball Pit. Unlike the other games in this genre that I've tried, Ball Pit is absolutely fantastic. There's an actual tactic to it. Each floor takes a different approach and you actually participate in the gameplay. Rather than simply choosing between fire that deals 10k damage or lightning that does the same but in different color, ending with a screen that looks like visual diarrhea. In Ball Pit you choose specific builds by merging and evolving balls, which end up completely changing the way you play.
Evolved again into a newer new ball with its own newer new powers and effects and applications and the ability to be fused or maybe even evolved again. It just keeps going. But there's more to Ball Pit than battle. Rebuild Bulbalong with over 70 buildings. That's so many buildings, and they all do something.
I know Survivor games have these mechanics too, but does it really matter if you deal 10 billion damage with fire, lightning or literally anything else that does exactly the same but in different colors? It ends up looking like mess every time. I honestly think that if TikTok reels of shorts never existed, games like this will never have an audience. But it is what it is. In the end, we all choose how to live our lives. But trust me, next time you reach for your phone to watch goth buddies on TikTok, just don't. Put your phone down and do that thing you were supposed to finish yesterday. But tell me, brother, what's your opinion on Survivor games? Do you agree with anything I said? Or I'm just a moron trying to rage bait people? Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. People usually base their opinions on what is socially acceptable. Acceptable. Lightning. Or lightning. Lightning. Or lightning. By merging and evolving balls. Balls.